You're going to need to be vulnerable and do some real self-reflection over these coming weeks. We're so afraid of being rejected by our friends and our peers at school or just anyone in our life. We often hide who we really are from the people closest to us. For some, this can look like acting really tough or keeping a lot of secrets about their true self, acting too cool, using a lot of joking and humor to deflect from their true self, which I have done, or maybe even pretending we don't care about anything at all. Did you know that there are fig trees in South Africa in a place called the Echo Caves, which I think sounds very cool, that have some of the deepest reported roots on all of Earth? There's a wild fig tree there that apparently has roots that go down 400 meters, which is a quarter mile below the Earth's surface. So that's higher than the Eiffel Tower in Paris, but below the ground. So flip that down. I'm telling you about this tree, which you might be wondering, because people are like these wild fig trees in the sense that they show a small portion of themselves to the world, which we call our image, right? The tree. What are the clothes I wear? What's the music I say I like? Who do I hang out with or I'm willing to hang out with in public? Only things people can see if they know you just a little bit. But beneath the surface, deep, deep down, that's our true core and our truest self. And rarely do we let others fully see this part of ourselves. For this tree, it's a complicated root system that is constantly seeking water and will break through stone in order to do so. It's that powerful. For us, it's just as complicated beneath our surface. And we are all just as strong and have that ever constant desire to seek what nourishes us. Like that tree is seeking water, we are seeking our true selves. But we can often be scared to show them to family members, friends, peers at school. So, what are the things or qualities that people do hide? I'm going to tell you some of the things I've heard from other teen girls when I hold these in session in person. But this list, this is not exhaustive. There's so many things in for you and your unique life. There could be others, right? But insecure, depressed, unhappy, feeling less than, feeling dumb, feeling unattractive, hiding problems they're having with a friend or at home or with family, hiding things they actually like to do because they don't think it would be considered cool, or people they like to spend time with because they don't want to be seen as uncool or not accepted by the popular group. So basically, they're hiding emotions, feelings, sensitivities, mental health, desires, goals, interests, hobbies, all the great stuff that make each of us unique gets hidden for the sake of image and a fear of not fitting in. Now, there is a very real reason we are wired to want to be accepted and to fit in with our social peers. It's actually part of our survival brain. Humans survive best through being together in a community or villages, or we did back in the day. Back then, it was literally, live or die situations by being allowed to be with the village or being rejected from the village and shunned to live alone in the woods or wherever that, they might have died on their own. So this stuff beneath the surface, it's all real. The top stuff, superficial. And as you get older, it matters less and less and less, all this stuff. And it's always changing and evolving and growing. But right now, I appreciate those surface level things can feel like everything. Like it is sort of survival level importance. I do get that. I acknowledge that. It's the same feeling for all teenagers, and it really is how your brain is wired. I ask you to consider being willing to try and be vulnerable during these sessions at least. I assure you it is worth it. You have nothing to lose by being vulnerable, especially in this virtual setting. When I do this in person, the girls are being vulnerable in front of each other. I'm only asking you to be vulnerable with yourself. And by that, I mean really honest with yourself. Being in your roots and not your tree. You have much to gain by being open to this experience for these 6 weeks. Feeling connected to your sense of high self-worth helps you maintain health, success, happiness in your whole life, your entire life, every single day. Think about that. Few things are more important than that. And it's so important to me that girls are taught about their worth because girls that know they are worthy are so powerful. My dream is a world where your generation, the next generation of girls, all know how worthy you are. And let's see what you all do in your lives with your families, your communities, for the whole planet, right? I see greatness potential in each of you. without even meeting you. I see the potential. I hope that by the end of this program, most of your focus and attention is on your roots and not too much on your image, your tree. I know it will ensure you are happier, but also very connected to your self-worth awareness. It sounds good, right? I think so.